Hey everyone, Rare Toy Story here, making a surprise appearance because I have been very absent from doing anything related to Toy Story in a while now. And, I just saw this the other day while looking for ornaments online and found that they made a Sid ornament this year, brand new. Just found out about it and I'm like, yeah, I want that. Because if you know anything about me, I like the rare stuff. And this is special because, well, he's a rare character, someone who doesn't get much merchandise made. And especially when everything looks like that nowadays, where everything's super stylized, which, is okay, it's fine. But I appreciate when Hallmark makes things look like they're supposed to, like makes it look like it did in the movie. So I'm really excited to check this out. Yeah, let's check this out and open it up. I just got back from, well, I didn't just, it was like yesterday, but I saw the David movie. It's playing now, it just came out. It's animated, really good. It's about David, from the Bible, like David and Goliath. Super well made. The music in it is really good. I just had to tell you guys about that because, oh, I love it so much. So here we go. This is Sid, and wow, he looks great. Okay, the lighting might make it hard to see. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so here he is. He's not exactly the most Christmassy for for a Christmas ornament. He's very much more Halloweeny, which I'm not a fan of Halloween personally, but I am a fan of Toy Story, especially the first one. And Sid's a really well developed, thought out character. And he is a simple but a really good design. So yeah, I remember back when I used to really be big into collecting Toy Story stuff. I really wanted a Sid action figure, and they were super rare. They just it was just not happening. So I would consider this to be this fills that void. I finally have a Sid figure. It's not posable in any way, and I don't know what it's made out of. It's probably kind of fragile. It's a keepsake ornament. I don't know what I did with the box. Oh, it's over here. And yeah, so pretty sweet stuff. I just got this off eBay. It was actually cheaper than the Hallmark website. So yeah, I'm all about saving money. So for the sneakers, he's got his black, Converse kind of shoes. Yeah, they did a pretty good job at replicating that. He's got his magnifying glass, which is a nice detail that they gave him something to hold. Something obviously from the film. The skull on there looks just as it did. Yeah. I would say the likeness to the face is pretty good. I don't know if I would call it perfect, exactly as it did, but I don't know. It looks good. Yeah. So overall, very pleased with this, very impressed. He has the hook on his head, so you can tie string or whatever, and hang it up on your tree. Now, I don't have a tree. The closest thing I have to a tree is this. So there's no hanging him up. But yeah. Really cool. I'm so excited to finally have this. There's been some Sid merchandise in recent years, or like this year, because it was we just had the 30th anniversary of Toy Story. They've done a little bit. Like there was some Funko stuff, and he got a Funko. I haven't even bought that. I don't really buy Funkos anymore. Just once in a while I might get one, but I used to buy tons of them. But I didn't have the space, so I just got out of it. Yeah, Funkos might actually be going out of business, which is kind of wild. But yeah, I don't know. Like, that's cool. Come on. You know, on one hand, I think it would have been kind of neat to see them try to decorate him Christmassy. You know, maybe give him a Santa hat, maybe give him like a, I don't know, like a red, no, I guess a green shirt with a red skull. You know, some way to make him fit more with, the holiday, which, would have been neat to see. But at the same time, because there are so few like figures of Sid, um, I'm not complaining, because I do like having an actual representation of the character. Now I wouldn't be surprised if some people bought this and just yoinked the completely removed the hook out of his head so they could just have him look like him and not with that. I probably won't do that, because I don't like changing things how I bought them, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like that would be, I don't know how easy that would be to do, but yeah, I'm fine with it just staying like this. But yeah, it's, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just well painted, well sculpted. It's Sid. He's not in any crazy poses. Here he is. he's just standing there, menacingly. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. So, yeah, and if anyone's interested, anyone's curious if I'm going to like actually start posting again for Rare Toy Story, I don't really honestly have any plans. I would say most likely the only thing I'll do is just randomly, if I feel like it, make a video every now and again, or just a random post, as I've been doing on, Instagram. But, yeah, and I mean, I know you guys are here for Toy Story, but if you couldn't tell, I am a Christian, and that's why I kind of lost interest in Toy Story, is that Toy Story was taking up all of my time and attention, and it was an idol. That's what it was for me, and yeah, it was just too much. I just had to calm down with it, and so I just don't focus on it like I do anymore, and I spend, a lot more time with God now, which is, if you don't have God, you don't have hope. And, well, it's very fitting that it's now Christmas time, because, well, he is the meaning. Like, literally, Christmas, Christ Mass. It's all about him. He's the point. And, not to shove that down your throat, you're welcome to not watch this video if you don't want. But, I'm not going to hide Jesus. I'm not going to hide my faith, to please man. You know what I'm saying? With that said, again, it's not something that I'm going to sit here and be like, you have to accept him, but I will say it's the best decision I've ever made. There's no greater joy, no greater peace than having Jesus. And if that's genuinely something you would like, all you have to do to be saved, and it'll change your life forever. I can't stress that enough, is Romans 10:9. For if you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead on that cross 2,000 years ago, you will be saved. in Romans 10:13 that for everyone who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. It is so beautiful. That is the gospel right there. Jesus Christ is Lord. He's the only way to heaven. But anyways, yeah, I don't really do Toy Story stuff anymore for the most part. Obviously I'm making this right now, but where I've been, what I started doing after I kind of left Rare Toy Story was I've been on TikTok making Christian content. So if you are a Christian or that's something that has any interest in you, you can find me at DJ Curb, DJAYCRB on TikTok. And yeah, that's where I've been. And it's been a wild journey. There's so much that you wouldn't even believe if I told you. It's so cool. I know. I turned this into a whole Christian thing, this video, but I gave my little review of him, and I couldn't go without throwing that in there because I believe time is running out. We're in the last days. It's okay if you don't agree with me, but I'm just telling you that that's what I believe. That's what I focus on, is the rapture and all that. And so I can't stress enough that we really we're not promised another day, guys. It's so serious, and Jesus really is coming back so soon. And the most loving thing I can do is warn you about hell, and I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear about. But it's still the truth whether or not I tell you. And yeah, that I say that because I care about you. All right, I know, but yeah, if you want to know Jesus, if you're not sure, if you want to know more, you can message me or leave a comment, or maybe message me on TikTok and let me know you're from this video. That'd be cool. If you just let me know if you want to know more. And if you want a Bible, if you don't have Bible, I will personally mail you one if that's what you want. Of course, if you have internet, you can go to BibleGateway.com, or you could download the YouVersion Bible app. If you're new to this, you don't know anything about the Bible, I would say the best place to start is, say, maybe read the book of Luke. And Luke is, of course, where the story of Jesus' birth, the Christmas story, is in the Bible. And yeah, it's a very, it's just, I can't explain it. Jesus is amazing. So yeah, I thank you guys for checking this video out, and I really do care about you guys. I sort of miss making Toy Story stuff, posting about it a lot, but I don't know, I feel like I overdid it, I exhausted myself from it, and I don't plan on ever going back to doing it full time again, because it really was just a job, just always, yeah, I don't know. But Toy Story still is an awesome movie, and I did, if you guys knew, I talked about, I don't even know at this point, 2 or 3 years ago, that there was going to be a 35mm film version of Toy Story that someone was, they got a hold of and was restoring. I finally got to see it recently. Oh my goodness. It's so awesome. Unfortunately, it's tricky, I don't know how to show you guys how you could see it, just because weird legal reasons, being the movie itself. So I'm not sure, unfortunately. I'd love to share it with you guys, but I don't think I can. But yeah, it was so cool, so cool. That's what I consider the definitive version of Toy Story. Um, Man, like it's legitimately, like it just looks so cool. Um, I had been wanting that to see that version, like the original theatrical 35 millimeter look for so long. Um, so yeah, so cool. Yeah, I'm just rambling on. But yeah, I mean, I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I'm kind of like, what all haven't I talked about? So yeah, uh, I think that's gonna about do it for today. I mean, who knows? I may never make a video again. This may be my final video. It really might be. But whatever happens, I love you guys, and God bless you guys. Peace.